second division doubles match, Jairo and Urbieta. They take on Foronda and Bueno. Bueno substituting here for Amigarena. Jairo and Urbieta coming off of a big win over Gosheri and Ben this past Friday night. Just one loss so far this double season. Foronda and Bueno, as he said, playing a couple ranks down with Bueno having to sub for Amigarena. Good chance for the Devils if they can cash in.
Jairo serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Caught in the air by Jairo. Jairo powerfully from the left side. Backhand by Urbieta. Foronda to the inside again. Here's Urbieta now from the 10 line. Rebote left side by Foronda. Jairo makes the catch. Here's a backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Foronda makes the catch again. Rebote forehand, right up the middle. Foronda's on it. No play on that rebote. This point goes to Foronda and Bueno. Foronda has the serve.
Yeah, last time we saw Foronda and Bueno, I mean, they were as aggressive as we've seen any team. A clear strategy, just trying to throw shots, mix it up, get some points up on the board quickly, playing shorthanded. I was expecting maybe the same against Jairo and Urbieta, considering the length of points this team typically plays. So far, one long rally going the way of the Cyclones. Hanging in there, throw by throw.
Here's the backhand by Bueno. Urbieta's there. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Ball tipped in the backcourt. We're tied up, 1-1. Jairo serves for the Devils.
Just perfect placement right there. Bullet right along the side wall. We saw Bueno struggle with that in the earlier singles match, and again here in this doubles. Place that ball close to the side wall, as close as you can, makes the catch that much more difficult.
Here's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Urbieta's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Foronda on the backhand from the 9 line. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Urbieta's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Urbieta again, wall to wall, this time from the left side. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Urbieta calls for it, scoops it up. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Powerful backhand now by Foronda. Rebote coming out. Bueno on the backhand from the 12 line. Jairo has it at the 8. Powerful forehand caught by Foronda.
Yeah.
Juggling on the catch of Foronda. This point goes to Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Jairo serves.
I thought I saw the ball and then heard the whistle by the judge back there. Sometimes it happens so quickly. I mean, really, especially along the side wall to the left side, and just for a moment looked like full ball, and
yeah, no, we have the whistle. We have a beautiful view of the back of the cesta. Backhand by Bueno, caught by Urbieta. Urbieta from the 11 line to the inside. Urbieta forehand. Here's Jairo. Jairo powerfully from the right side. Bueno gets in there.
Good
Fine
stuff.
catch on the left side. Urbieta calls for it, makes the catch. Here's the forehand on the return. Urbieta forehand. Will not pass Jairo. Jairo from the right side. Cortada stopped in a beautiful catch by Foronda. Here's Urbieta. Big backhand by Bueno. Urbieta coming right up the middle. Turn to the inside by Jairo. Caught by Foronda. Here's Urbieta back to the inside. Bueno's there. Bueno, backhand. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta forehand. Urbieta overhead on the right side. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. He keeps his point going. Foronda has it at the 4 line. Low and hard to the inside. Urbieta's there again. Foronda calls for it. Urbieta to the inside. Backhand now by Urbieta. Bueno takes it in the air. Backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta forehand by Foronda. Jairo has it. Right side. Low and hard. Will score. Cortada scores 3 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo serves.
Yeah, Foronda coming cross court, trying to make that catch, and when he does that, really screens his backcourter Bueno, not giving him enough time to react to make that catch after a clean miss. So some of the more conservative play we've seen from Jairo and Urbieta, just extending the rally now, a 2-point lead.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the forehand by Bueno. Backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta forehand, right up the middle, wall to wall, coming out. Cortada again, stopped by Bueno.
Catch.
Here's the backhand. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Urbieta's there. Jairo on the backhand. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Bueno on the backhand from the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Backhand by Bueno. Jairo's there. Urbieta forehand by Jairo. Big bounce. Out to the Urbieta. Foronda makes a save. Powerful backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta for Foronda. It's a 2-wall that caught the pad. The pad is bad. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Urbieta's there. Urbieta forehand. Wall to wall. Urbieta forehand by Foronda. Jairo gets back in there. Backhand from the 8 line. Urbieta left side.
Good save.
Scoop by Jairo. Powerful forehand. No play on that, Urbieta. 5 points for Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Possible set point.
Yeah, can dig yourself out of that situation once, but not twice. Second forehand coming in lower and harder than the first. and just not there on the rebote. Take a look. This first one kicking up and in on Bueno, able to make the save as a 2-wall, but then the scoop. Foronda calling for him to get back in there, but it's a tough one to stand in there and try to scoop it up at the 11 line as it's crossing the side wall.
Very much so. Foronda picks the serve. Hard forehand to the corner, and Urbieta's there. Foronda, backhand from the 8 line. Ball tipped to the inside. That is point and set for Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. 2 minutes go on the board. We come back and play our next set. So Jairo mentioned it in the beginning when you asked him. He just catches one after the next, keeps powering it to the inside, doesn't change his game, waits for the opponent to make the mistake.
I mean, this team has just kept it simple over the last 3 seasons now. And again, 2 veteran players. They match up so well with one another. Jairo, one of the best front quarters on this roster. Good rebote. I mean, not going to wow you with the shots, but he's going to stand in there and fight for every single point and do so very effectively. And Urbieta kind of the same way. Not going to do anything flashy in the back, make every catch, keep the rally going. And this team, so far so good this season.
Once again, a reminder, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches. There's 1 forfeit. Here are in the DraftKings Players Cage. You see Manu, Rock, Amigarena, Foronda, and of course Bueno. Foronda and Bueno playing this match currently.
Second match where these two have been paired up, and I mean, given the injuries to this team, you got Ron as the 4th division player who's out, Amigarena, 2nd division player who's out, so Bueno is the next highest available sub to come in and compete with Foronda on this 2nd division team. Fighting admirably, you know, every performance. I mean, Bueno's played at least 3 matches, sometimes even 4 the last few weeks. Not a lot to show for it at times, but the way that this team is fighting, and seen a lot of good stuff in these game days, and still just, 2 points outside of the final playoff spot, dealing with all this too, so not a bad spot for these Cyclones. Looking to earn their 2nd championship this season. The inaugural winners of Battle Court. It was back in the fall 22 season, I believe, Stu? Yeah, opening Battle Court, the Cyclones. Our first champions. Second set, Jairo and Urbieta will get out there to receive. Foronda and Bueno have the serve.
I was about to say, I hope you're telling me and not asking me.
It was, you know, we're talking through it together. I believe it's, yeah.
As long as you believe that, it's a good thing. But no, you're answering your own question because I'm checked out on anything prior to 2023. We're ready to begin our next set. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones.
And I'm just getting word it's the spring of 22, not the fall. So there you go, Stu. That's what you get for believing me. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to let you down there.
Not let down. I still believe you. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Hard to the inside. Caught by Bueno in the air. Backhand. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Travels wall to wall. Rebote left side. Urbieta makes a fine save on that rebote. Foronda attacks, sends it deep. Rebote coming out. Jairo for the rebote. Oh, a swing and a miss up there at the 6 line. First point of the 2nd set goes to Cyclones. Foronda and Bueno. Foronda serves.
And Jairo known for that right side. I mean, he throws, 95%? Rebote's on that right side. I mean, at least, and just a swing and a miss right there. Very rare. It's Foronda and Bueno on the board first.
Excellent catch by Urbieta, deep in the backcourt. Jairo calls for it. Forehand rebote, low and hard. Bueno's there. Bueno from the 11 line. Sends it deep. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Here's Bueno from the 12 line. Urbieta again, backhand to the inside. Bueno's there.
What a catch.
Urbieta on the forehand, over the top, big bounce, stopped on the forehand of Foronda. Foronda now picada, stopped by Urbieta. Low runner to the inside, Bueno's got it. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand saved by Foronda. There's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand over the top. Big bounce. Stopped by Jairo. Great catch on the right side. Foronda's there, winding up. Costalo 2-all caught the pad. Point for Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
And look, you just have to find a way to put points up on the board against Jairo and Urbieta. I mean, if that's throwing shots, it's not usually your game. You have to do it because over the last 3 seasons, we haven't seen any team outcatch them and really outplay them at their style of pace and their play. Defensive-minded team, they like to slow it down. You see 6-1 in the first set, able to tie it back up here through the first 2 points of set 2.
Here's the backhand by Bueno. In and out of the cesta of the ball goes. 2 points for the red shirts. Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo has the serve.
And how consistent has this team been, Stu? I mean, in this division specifically, Division II doubles, Jairo and Urbieta both haven't thrown the ball out of play. That's the pad, the overhead screen, or just simply sailing it wide. These guys keep the ball in play. They don't miss anything. Really good combination in doubles.
Urbieta calls for the ball. Forehand from the 13 line. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Fine catch overhead by Urbieta. Cortada stopped on the left side of Jairo. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Urbieta makes the catch. Ball dropped in the backcourt. That's 3 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo has the serve. Fault, under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. There's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side. Here's a backhand by Bueno again. Ooh, that one kicked up high, and that's gone. Stuck in the overhead screen. 4 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo has the serve. Oh, it's very much staying up there. So a new ball will come out on the court. New ball, they're cold. So they're going to be slower than the ball that's been out there through a set and a half. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Bueno again on the backhand. Rotate forehand by Foronda. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Bueno's there. Ball tipped. 5 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Possible match point.
Again, just such a tough day here for Bueno now, having to play a couple extra matches, playing a few ranks up, and See the difference here in a matchup like this. Just not a true backcourter. He's played back here throughout his career, but he's had a lot more success in the front the last few seasons now.
It's backhand by Bueno. This one caught by Urbieta. Urbieta sends it to the inside. Urbieta coming out. Urbieta forehand by Foronda. Urbieta backs up to take it on the bounce. That ball clipped the side wall and scores. 2 points for Foronda and Bueno. Foronda has the serve. Still possible match point for Jairo and Urbieta.
And why wasn't that interference here? Well, look at Jairo making an effort towards that ball. That's a lunge, and then makes a request. Maybe? Maybe not.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Caught in the air by Foronda. Urbieta again, this time from the 13 line. Urbieta forehand. Jairo powerfully from the right side. One-handed grab by Foronda. Jairo has it. Drop shot to the inside. Scores on the second bounce. Point, set, and match in straight sets for Jairo and Urbieta, winning at 6-1, 6-2.
Game day score now 3.5 points for the Devils, just 1 for the Cyclones. Now look at our season standings, Stu. Just, what, 4.5 points separating 5th and 6th place. I mean, that was nearly 15 points just a few days ago. The Devils are really making their charge here in this fall 24 season at the right time. I mean, down there from 2nd place all the way to 6th, Stu. Not a lot separating these two teams. Obviously, the Renegades way up there after a hot start. Suffered their first game day loss, though, this past Friday night. See the practice going on right now. We will hear from Jairo and Urbieta in just a few moments. 5th win of the double season. They're ready to go. Let's hear from the 2nd division team of the Devils. That's Jairo and Urbieta, guys, playing the team of Foronda and Bueno today. Not the typical D2 team you step out there against. When you know who your opponents are, is there any change up in the strategy, or do you guys keep it pretty consistent from match to match?
Yeah, I mean, we focus in play so aggressive against Bueno. We knew that Bueno is not a real backcourt, so yes, we try to attack him, and well, it worked.
Yeah, and Urbieta, I know you missed that singles match with an injury. How are you feeling out there in that doubles match?
I really feel good. I'm not really 100%, but with the help of Jairo, he was really helping me. He was catching balls that usually should be mine, but he was able to help me, so I'm happy for the win.
Congratulations, guys. 5-1 this season. Great start.
Thank you.